$1,000 shit. What you want me to prove?
Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
Mic check. If you're watching the replay, support the channel by sending a super thanks. That's the heart shape with the $sign in it, right below the video. It's the top of the week, y'all.
Video with your boy Chrystul. Join in tonight. No captivity. Only the boss motherfucking bitches fuck with motherfucking freezes. No captivity. Get into it.
If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do so at this present time, and I appreciate you. Thank you to the 8 people that hit the like button so far. Shout out to the early No Cap crew in the building.
$1,000 shit. What you want me to prove?
Show will start shortly.
Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
This is an important live stream. If you have the capabilities, feel free to share this live stream. If you have the capabilities, share this live stream.
Spacey got the sauce on.
The share button is right below the video. You can share it to any one of your social media platforms. Thank you for sharing the live stream. I appreciate you. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Brina. I seen it, Brina. Don't worry about it, Brina. I see it. Thank y'all. Chrystul Kizer. Chrystul Kizer. Just received her sentence. If you don't know who Chrystul Kizer is, we will remind you tonight.
Spacey got the sauce on. Spacey got the sauce on.
Shout out to everybody who's hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Share this live stream. I appreciate y'all if you share this live stream. It's an important live stream. Shout out to the early No Cap crew. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all the mods. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all the Discord members. I appreciate y'all.
Spacey got the sauce on.
About to start any second now. Get your seatbelts ready, get your popcorn. Let's go. Show is about to start.
Times in our life.
You got time to sing on it. You sing.
We all have pain.
So then you gonna sing.
We all have sorrow. Then I look at Wayne and I know that he will be ugly tomorrow. Lean on me when you're my cousin, and I'll be your friend. I help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need my cousin to care.
No captivity. Freezy.
What up? You are officially locked into No Captivity with Freezy, where we tackle issues that sometimes have us trapped in this thing that we call life. But if you know me, you know my motto. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And if you're rock with your dog, please hit that like and subscribe button hard right now. And also comment and share this video. That is if you're rock with your boy Freezy.
No captivity.
Let's go. I appreciate y'all, man. This is an important live stream. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the news. I always try to keep up with the news because a big part of this platform is the news, especially centered around disenfranchised people, right? We're going to discuss Kizer. Chrystul Kizer, very important. It's very important what we're going to discuss tonight, just in case some of y'all have not heard about what happened to Chrystul Kizer. Well, she got sentenced. And I don't know if you guys been keeping up with what happened to Chrystul Kizer and why she even got convicted. But Chrystul Kizer was sex trafficked. And this happens to a lot of our women. A lot of women, black, brown, white, it doesn't matter. But Chrystul Kizer, it's unfortunate events that happened to Chrystul Kizer, and let's continue to pray for Chrystul Kizer, because what we're about to discuss with Chrystul Kizer is not a joke. I'm telling you. And sometimes life just can be unfair to people, right? But we just got to keep God first. We got to keep pushing forward, right? Because for one, everything still always work out for the good. And I'm going to choose to believe that, right? Everything always still choose to work out for the good. And you need to believe that. Don't you stop believing that. Okay? Don't you stop believing that. We know the devil is busy. He's busy all the time. All the time. But the thing that you guys gotta remember is to maintain good character, maintain your standards, right? Maintain what you represent as a person, as a good person, and try to be as good as you can. You know, don't and listen. Shout out to DJ Hemp. He was going over an important subject. He was talking about narcissism. He was talking about Machiavellianism. He was talking about manipulation, all that kind of stuff. Some people just present themselves as good people. Some people just present themselves as good people, but some people are genuinely good people. And your job is to make sure you decipher which one is real and which one is fake.
No captivity.
Especially on YouTube. YouTube, you know, the best thing for you to do is just get the hell out the way. Don't even center yourself around these type of folks. If you smell any kind of snake oil, get the hell away from them people. I'm telling you right now, because you save yourself some time. And then when you do it, thank Freezy later. Okay? But tonight is going to be a serious topic. It's going to be a serious live stream. We're also going to talk about Susan Lorincz out of Florida, Ocala. I covered this during a pre-recorded video. I covered this lady. This is the lady that shot her neighbor through the door. Do you guys remember this story? The lady that shot her neighbor through the door after she took her neighbor's child's PlayStation. Do anybody remember this story? I covered this story during a pre-recorded video. I think I covered this during the live stream too. But it's somewhere on my channel. You trust me. You got if you don't know the backstory on this, you might need to catch up because we're gonna cover it again because we're gonna cover this in correlation with Chrystul Kizer. Now, Susan Lorincz just got convicted. She hasn't gotten sentenced yet. She got convicted. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Susan Lorincz, which is this lady right here, her conviction compared to Chrystul Kizer's conviction and her sentence. And we're going to talk about the American legal justice system. Is it fair? Is it fair all around the board to everyone? And if it isn't fair, why? Why so? Why isn't it fair? Is this something that people just, especially people with platforms and stuff that's trying to move up in the world, or people just with careers that's trying to move up in the world, is this just something people try to avoid talking about because it might hurt their progress in life, especially in the Western Hemisphere, right? Well, we're going to talk about it, whether you like it or not.
No Cap-tivity.
But before we talk about it, I want to encourage everybody to please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that like button. Shout out to the 19 people who have hit the like button so far. I appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all don't know how much that means. Just by simply hitting the like button. Thank you. God bless you too. All 19 people that hit the like button. Shout out to the 21 people watching right now. I appreciate you. To support this platform and to support stories of this magnitude, you can either send a super cap, aka super chat, or you can send a cash cap, aka cash app to $Freezy1976. That's $Freezy1976. Thank you.
No Cap-tivity.
Emperor, I see your super cap. Shout out to Emperor for being the first person to send a super cap tonight. Emperor, showing out for the 99 and 2000. Oh yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you. I gotta make sure I double check the cash caps because sometimes I'll be a little late with the cash caps, but we don't have a cash cap yet, so it's all good. Y'all, it's about time for the roll call. And y'all know how we do it. Shout out to my sister Brina. Always looking out for her brother Freezy. Always looking out. Thank you, Brina. I appreciate you. Let me highlight this one here. She said, hey, Freezy. Shout out to my sister. And we have a glorious time in the Discord. We play games. We have serious discussions. It's kind of like YouTube, all over. We have a panel. Shout out to Brina. Shout out to Brina. We love Brina. Thank you, Brina. Shout out to you. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Emperor Kojak 313. What's going on, Emperor? How you feeling? Emperor say, I'm pissed off I had to miss Saturday, but it was a holiday here in Metro Detroit, but I got some of the cliff notes of it. Man, don't worry about it, Emperor. If you ain't here physical, first of all, you always here physically. You ain't here in spirit. And that's a fact. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Trey. He say, what it is, y'all. Shout out to the No Cap crew. Shout out to you too, Trey. Shalom, bro.
No
Great to see you.
Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Dr. Frills. He say, what it do, Freeze and No Cap crew. Shout out to you, Dr. Frills. I appreciate
No
you.
Cap-tivity.
Also, shout out to Raj Will. Raj Will say, salute, Freezy. No, right back at you, bro. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Fear No Mortals in the building. F&M, how you feeling? She say, salute, Freezy in chat. Right back at you, sis.
No Cap-tivity.
Thank you so much. These nuts say freeze. What's going on, these nuts?
No Cap-tivity.
Shalom. Shalom to my sister, Travel One. How you feeling, Travel One? Travel One say, greetings to Freeze and his no cap chatters. Intriguing topic. And you know what it is. You know how we do. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
If nobody gonna talk about it, then you know your boy Freezy gonna talk about it. Guarantee. Shout out to my beautiful sister, Randy. Shout out to Randy, our beautiful sister. She say, hello, Freezy. It's so good to see Randy. How you feeling, Randy? Thank you for being here, as always. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to my lovely sister, Jet Cora, in real life. She say, Freezy, what up, bro? I'm just chilling, sis. You know, it's just another day. Another day. You already know what it is. God bless. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to my sister, Jet Cora. And there he go. My brother, Big Bad Boy. Big Bad Boy say, Freezy, salute to my big brother. Salute to you too, Big Bad Boy. The mob father in the building. Appreciate you always, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
And they put in the Emperor, between Emperor and Big Bad Boy, they usually put the Discord in the chat. Some of the other mods might do it too, but I usually see them put the Discord in the chat. If y'all see the Discord and you haven't signed up for the Discord, make sure you go ahead and do that pronto. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to my sister, Cassandra B in the building. Listen, all these people I'm calling out, they be in the Discord. All these people I done called, they be in the Discord. Cassandra B say, hey, Freezy, how you feeling? I'm just chilling, sis. Thank you. Love you. Thank you so much. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
Who else is in the building? I know who in the building. JT from What We Know podcast. He say, is that Miss Garrett on the Facts of Life? What? Who you talking about, JT? Is that Miss Garrett? You talking about? Oh, you talking about the white lady? Oh, okay, yeah. She do kind of look like Miss Garrett, don't she? Man, JT, you a fool.
No Cap-tivity.
JT is a fool. I just had to catch on to that. Let's see, who else is here? Chaz Focus say, I'ma give you one more time.
I'ma give you one more time.
Uh-huh.
And you do.
Shout out to Chaz Focus in the building. Shalom.
No Cap-tivity.
What's going on? Next Level MF, he say, yo, big salute, Freezy. Next Level had a fire live stream this weekend. Man, shout out to Next Level, man. Make sure y'all go to Next Level's channel on your spare time. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. But make sure y'all click on his last live stream, please. Next Level was cooking, man. Real talk, and it deserves a replay. Shalom to my brother, Next Level.
No Cap-tivity.
Oh, make sure y'all subscribe to Big Bad Boy's channel and subscribe to Emperor's gaming channel as well. Those my brothers. Real talk. Let me see. Mr. Midnight be hanging out with us in the Discord as well. He say, salute Freezy and the No Cap crew. What's going on, Mr. Midnight? Great to see you, dog. Great to see you. Mr. Midnight was kicking a little ass on that game the other day. Shalom to Mr. Midnight.
No Cap-tivity.
Let's go. And I want to remind y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Shout out to, how many people hit the like button so far? Shout out to the 25 people. Shout out to the 25 people that hit the like button and the 28 people watching. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's get this show started, man. Let's go.
No Cap-tivity.
So, what we're going to do first, before we talk about Chrystul, Kizer, and Suzanne Lorincz. Is it Lorincz or Lorincz? I don't know. Some kind of European last name. But I want to go to, let me see. Where is it? Oh, okay. Here's the folder. So, just something fun first. Just a conversation starter. Anybody seen this? Brina, Emperor Brina. Thank y'all for the heads up. I took care of that already. Thank y'all. Emperor say, okay, he took care of it, but I took care of it totally on the Discord. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for giving. Shout out to the No Cap crew, man. I appreciate y'all. Listen, has anybody seen this new show? I think it's on Zeus called The Aunt T TEA, the Aunt T podcast. Anybody seen that? Anybody watch that show? Well, apparently it's a new show comprised of Tia Kemp, Rick Ross's baby mama. Who else? Tokyo Tony. And I want to say Clarissa, which is Blueface's mom. This is a brand new show. A brand new show, y'all. And let's see how it's going so far. Here we go. This is the brand new show, Aunt T Podcast. I appreciate that, Emperor. Shout out to Mr. Youngblood in the building. What's going on, Mr. Youngblood?
No Cap-tivity.
Yeah, this is the Aunt T Podcast. Let me start this fair use. This is the first season. It ain't been on that long. It's three ladies. Let me show y'all how the show going so far. These are the hosts on the show. These are the hosts of the show. The three ladies I just showed y'all. Let me show y'all how it's going so far.
One more time to say something to me fucked up, and I'm gonna reach over this table and I'm gonna knock your fucking head off.
I say you should do it right motherfucking now.
I sure can.
We need to go ahead and get
I
this
sure
shit
the
over
fuck
with.
can.
We need to get
I
this
sure
shit
the
over
fuck
with.
can.
I'm gonna beat your
I'm
motherfucking
gonna beat
ass.
your. One more time to say something to me fucked up, and I'm gonna reach over this table and I'm gonna knock your fucking head
I
off.
say you should do it right motherfucking now.
I sure can.
We need to go ahead and get
I
this
sure
shit
the
over
fuck
with.
can.
We need to get
I
this
sure
shit
the
over
fuck
with.
can.
I'm gonna beat your motherfucking
I'm gonna beat
ass.
your
like
motherfucking asshole. Y'all better check this bitch.
I'm not the one, Tokyo.
Y'all better check this bitch. I'm
not the
evil.
one.
Yo, I don't think this show been on a couple of months yet. They already about to tear each other. They already about to tear each other face off. Do y'all think this show is gonna last? When I seen this, I was like, what the hell is going on? And they on the set together. One thing about it though, nobody going nowhere because they get a check. But I hope they don't go at each other's throats for real. I hope the security do a good job enough to stop them from touching each other, because if they touch each other, it's gonna be a liability and this show is going to be over. We know that.
Here for the third.
This show is gonna be over quick, fast, in a hurry, man.
Letting you know, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna let y'all let this bitch run it.
your ass.
Come on, honey. Sit down.
Make sure you do it after this.
Who y'all think will win between Tokyo Tony and Clarissa, Blueface mom right here? Who y'all think will win? Between Tokyo Tony and Blueface mom Clarissa right here. Who y'all got y'all money on?
Dog walk your ass.
Make sure you do it after this is over, bitch.
Okay.
There go Tokyo now. Tokyo say after this show over with, do it, bitch. Shout out to Apollonia Beauty
No Cap
in the
TV.
building. Who we got? Do we got Tokyo? Do we got Clarissa? Who we got winning this fight? Damn, everybody going with Tokyo Tony. Everybody going with Tokyo? Nobody going with Clarissa? Jet Core say Clarissa got them hands though. Apollonia say Tony. Fear No More to say Tokyo. Emperor say the lighter skinned one. She looks like she a dog walker. Big Bad Bull say I got my money on the weaves surviving.
No Cap-tivity.
Listen, if they fight this early into their season, it just goes to show y'all. I talk about it all the time. There's just the dysfunction. Why we can't get along, y'all? Why black folk can't get along? I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all, I hate to see this. I hate to see this, y'all. This show is brand new. And I thought, and guess what? This show could be a hit because all three of these ladies has gone viral before. Tia Kemp, Tokyo Tony, and Clarissa. If this show goes the distance, this show will be a success. But if I just hope they don't fight, because it's just gonna play into the stereotype that that we always observe with black folk.
Hey,
Make
just so
sure.
you know.
Have a seat.
You better.
Just so you know.
You better. And I'm going to tell him to kick your motherfucking face
Tokyo,
off your
you
motherfucking
cannot
head,
beat
ho.
me.
Okay,
Stop
we're going to
playing
see.
games
We're
in
going to
here.
see, bitch.
Put your shoe down.
This is why. This is why.
Hold tight or just literally making
No.
sure our cameras are angled.
I don't
okay?
give a fuck what your cameras is. You need to check these bitches.
Tia Kemp looking so lost. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you when you know the dysfunction is at an all-time high. Tia Kemp is routed too. But when you got somebody like Tia Kemp looking lost, you know it's bad. You know it is.
This one here for the thug.
You know it is. Let me show y'all something that I seen on Instagram earlier. We're going to get into the main topics in 1 second. But y'all know I got to show y'all. Let me show y'all. I think I saved it. Here we go. Where is it at? So, have y'all heard of a rapper named Akbar? Akbar. I think she called herself the female Kanye. Akbar made some comments about August Alsina. Now, August Alsina appeared on Council Culture, which is Nick Cannon's new podcast, an IRL podcast. August Alsina made comments about him coming out not too long ago as bisexual. He said he thanked God for, him coming out and revealing this to the world. He thanked God. Now, Akbar has some words to say about him saying he thanked God. She has some words to say about August Alsina thanking God for him coming out bisexual. And Akbar, the female Kanye, she's a new rapper, just like, a lot of these folks. She's a new rapper on the scene, social media famous. She received a lot of backlash. Let's see let's see what happened, y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
I get it. A lot of y'all just be talking, y'all, and I get it. I know how the devil works. He want me to cuss y'all. I ain't finna cuss. I'm gonna do right. I ain't finna cuss y'all out. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna post this on my main page so y'all all can hear me clearly. I never dumb down my sin. I never dumb down God's word to fit my sin. I never do that. I said under the post, God ain't told me to do that. God ain't finna tell you to do that. And he tell us not to do it. See, God's word don't come back void. We change. God don't change. All of y'all is sitting here debating in comments. Y'all are looking at the sexuality. That's not what I'm focused on. I didn't care about the sexuality. I said to him, God didn't tell you to go open your heart and love another man. I'm speaking on the fact that he said God told him that. Not about what he loving. Because we all done fell short of the glory. I'm not caring about what he's loving. A lot of y'all just be talking, y'all, and I get it, or who he choose to love. I said God ain't told you that. Now I want to ask people, who are you guys God? Because you do have a lot of worldly gods, but they ain't the true living God. Y'all all saying, oh yeah, because you be talking about rap and you be in, everybody be. Rapping is my career. This word of God is my lifestyle, baby. That's my lifestyle. Praying and trying to seek God to be a better person, that's my lifestyle. Now, this is my career we talking about. Yeah, I do worldly music. Yeah, I'm a rapper. And God is going to get the glory out my music in the end. I never claim to be holier than thou. Because I don't really get some of these Christians anyway. So it's like I never pretend to do that. But I'm not finna dumb down God's word. See, heaven and earth gonna pass away. God's word is gonna stand. God don't change. He the same as 10 BCs ago. He the same yesterday as he's the same today. He gonna be the same or who he choose to love. I said God ain't told you that. Now I want to ask people, who are you guys God? Because you do have a lot of worldly gods, but they ain't the true living God. Y'all all saying, oh yeah, because you be talking 10 years from now. God don't change. We do. For anybody to get up here and told them God told them to go sin, I don't care. Let's take the fact that he's with another man out the way. Let's take that out the equation. That's like me getting up here and telling y'all God told me to come cuss y'all, and I know God don't like me to cuss y'all out. That's like me saying if I go in the store and steal some candy, God told me to do it. God ain't told me to steal. When he say thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Stop putting God in y'all worldly flesh desires. I don't do that, and you shouldn't either. Now, you choose to fall victim and weak to your flesh, that's on you. Because the Bible also said if we deny our flesh, the devil will flee. If we deny him, he will flee. God don't tempt us. We fall.
And you talked about.
So this is where August Alsina was on Nick Cannon's Council Culture show. And August Alsina, I think he was thanking God. And right up under this video, we see Akbar, the rapper, the lady that was just talking. She wrote a response to the video, and this is what she got heavily criticized. But let's see what August Alsina said.
Your love for another man. And I know that when we talk about this, we help others. What has opening your heart done for you?
To be honest with you, bro, it's not even me that's opening my heart. It's that power that's higher than myself. I always say that the greatest gift that God could have ever given me was exposure. To expose me to so many different kinds of people, places, things. So it's like when people want you to define yourself as whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, or whatever, as you were just talking about, love is like much more complex than that and has much more depth. So for me, I'm just the kind of person that's like, because love is a language, I'm fluent in love when it speaks to me.
Why do us as humans
and you talk?
So that was August Alsina's explanation about love and him coming out gay and all that kind of stuff. Now we know we living in a world where anything can be explained away, right? But I want to talk about Akbar, the rapper Akbar. Do y'all think Akbar jeopardized her career? One thing I will say is this: whatever your opinion is, whatever Akbar's opinion, I will say I'm impressed by Akbar's fearlessness. Right? We need more people like her. I never heard her music before. I don't know if you guys heard her music before, but I'm impressed by her fearlessness. I really am. Now, the results that's going to come from that, we already know how this shit been going. Okay, the alphabet community is going to stand full throttle against her, and they're going to try to counsel her just like they do everybody else, right? You don't speak against people like that. You don't speak against August Alsina is protected by a new class of people. Ever since he went from being heterosexual to well, he calls himself bisexual, but we all know how Freezer feel about that, right? Ever since he's went from the heterosexual to the LGBTQ community class, he has a new protected class of people that's going to protect him and will cancel you if you speak against anything he says in the public eye. Now, he said that he thanked God for allowing him to come out. But before I continue,
no
right?
Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Mo Love. Mo Love, how you feel? Thank you, Mo Love, for becoming a member. Mo Love is gonna be hanging out with us. And Mo Love, you need to come on over to our to the Discord. Mo Love, did you join the Discord yet? They put the Discord in the chat. The Discord link is in the chat, Mo Love. Make sure you subscribe. You join the Discord, Mo Love, if you're still watching. And also, man, congratulations to Mo Love for becoming a member. She's a member of the No Cap crew, and she will be able to kick it with us on VIP Fridays. Every Friday night, we have VIP Fridays just for the members. Shout out to Mo Love.
No Cap-tivity.
And Mo Love she always be kicking the truth. And matter of fact, I thank God about you right at this very moment, because what I'm talking about, right? What I'm talking about right now, it goes right along with what I'm saying as far as what Akbar was saying about August Alsina. But I just think that Akbar is going to get canceled. She didn't really have a career takeoff yet. She calls herself the female Kanye, right? And she was making a little steam, but kudos to her, because she said she don't care about her damn career if it means not telling the truth. How many people do y'all think will risk telling the truth? Will risk telling the truth and losing their career? How many people do y'all think will actually exemplify what Akbar did? Or how many people do you think will actually stay quiet? Black people, especially, right? Black people. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. As far as black people go, we can't afford not to tell the truth. Shout out to 2 Glock. 2 Glock high in the building. What's going on, 2 Glock? I appreciate you, bro. It's great to see you. Shout out to 2 Glock in the building. Yeah, so how many people do y'all think really, I'm going to tell y'all the truth, man. Some of these women got more balls. I'm going to just tell y'all how this stuff been going lately, what I've been seeing. See what Akbar did? Do y'all see what Akbar did? Some of these women got more balls than the dude. I don't see a lot of dudes in this space just actually speaking out like this here. Right? And guess what? August Alsina, right? August Alsina, he responded to Akbar. Let's see what she said. Let's see what I said.
Evolutionary fragrance of.
I done went to somebody else's page. Oh, that was
an evolutionary fragrance of.
Oh, yeah, that was a damn comment page. My bad, y'all. I done clicked on somebody's comment. Here we go.
Repellent to negative energy. I mean, it's really become aromatherapy to me somehow. So I hope y'all love it as much as I love it. An evolutionary fragrance of. Repellent to negative energy. I mean, it's really become aromatherapy to me somehow.
So he's talking about repellent or whatever. He's holding up some cologne. He said that's a repellent to the haters, I guess.
Hey, remember this about
this is
me.
Akbar
I ain't gonna I would never, and I don't care about lose fans, because what y'all are looking at, and we all know.
She said she don't care if she lose fans. Let me tell y'all something. I can rock with somebody like this.
No Cap-tivity.
A person like this, you're more apt to trust. She say she don't care if she lose fans. When I heard her say that, I became an Akbar fan. I don't even know this lady music.
Oh, and I want to be able to say this correctly. I want to ask y'all, who is y'all God? Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all sit around here worshiping and idolizing all these different things. But it's only one true living God. And he on his way back. Y'all can hate the messenger all you want to. Because one thing I ain't going to never do, and I ain't going to never play, I don't play when it comes to God. And if you ever been following me for my first journey, I have always spoke like this when it came to God.
This is a rapper. The reason why I'm highlighting this, it is so refreshing. And listen, let's just tell the truth. If you go to Akbar's Instagram page, she has some salacious photos. Yes, she does. But guess what? It's still refreshing to hear somebody in the hip hop industry, in the rap industry, that's talking like this and still defending God. Yeah, I'm telling you, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like we still got some real ones out here that's not afraid. Because in these days and times, people are afraid. People ain't going to speak up like this. People ain't going to speak up like this against the masses.
I didn't care nothing about getting famous or making no money. When it come down to God, and I might do be in drama, and I might do say things that I should not say, but that don't be of God. That's like me saying when I said all these things to people or when I'm arguing with people, God told me to do that. God ain't told me to do that. That's my flesh. Always remember this about me. I would never, and I don't care if I lose fans. Because what y'all are looking at, that's my flesh. And yes, I get overexcited when I speak about God because it's just the love in my heart. I'm passionate about him. Because y'all don't know God brought me this far. I'm telling y'all, God is finna give y'all, and I was in church and she said this yesterday. I'm not sweeping nobody's porch. And it don't even say that in the Bible. It don't say sweep your porch. That's why I'm telling you, you can't talk Bible to me. You got to be able to really know the Bible to talk Bible to me. You don't know the word. A lot of y'all like to quote scriptures but don't even live by them. Don't even know them and know the meaning of them. I never judged him. Judge him was saying, oh, you going to hell for that. I never said that. I said, God didn't tell you that. So I asked you, and I challenge you. I asked you, who is your God? Because my God hates sin. It's only one true living God. Y'all don't like the messenger. And a lot of y'all like to downplay it to fix y'all sins. I ain't never been that type. I always told y'all when I started saying, that's my flesh. And yes, I get overexcited when I speak about God because it's just the love in my heart. I'm passionate about him. Because y'all don't know God brought me this far. I'm telling y'all, God is finna give y'all, and I was in church and she said this yesterday. I'm not sweeping nobody's porch. And it don't even say that in the Bible.
About your
Shout out to Akbar, man.
No Cap-tivity.
Emperor, where's Emperor? Shout out to Emperor. Shout out to Twan AC50. I appreciate you.
Super chat.
Emperor. Y'all know, listen, y'all know how to do an icebreaker, but shout out to Emperor for his $10 super cap. Shout out to my brother Emperor. I appreciate you. He said, Freezy, check the Discord ASAP. There's another, I seen the Emperor. I seen it, bro. Shout out to Emperor, man. I appreciate you.
No Cap-tivity.
I appreciate you. And we took care of it. Too, Emperor. I appreciate you, bro.
Super chat.
Shout out to Twan AC50 for the $5. He say, she real as hell. The word is the word. Salute to her. And that's a fact.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Twan AC50 for the $5 super cap. Thank you, Twan AC50. I appreciate you. But here's the thing. This is what I want to talk about. There's a high probability that Akbar is going to get they're going to try to counsel her. But I like to celebrate people like that because it ain't too many people out here like that. Most people just care about, making money any way they can, by any means necessary, getting as many followers as they can, get as many subscribers, all that kind of stuff, right? But when you see somebody with this type of character and this type of willingness to tell the truth and tell it just and represent what they stand for, right? That's what I really want to say. Represent what they stand for. Shout out to Victor. Vic, what's going on? Represent what they stand for. It ain't too many people out here that's willing to represent what they stand for, especially black folk. A lot of black folk are just it seems like when times get harder, black folk turn more slavish. Like, don't say nothing. Right? We're so caught up in politics. We're fighting over we would rather fight over who we want to become president than fight over something like this. Shout out to Akbar for saying what she said. Now, she's a rapper. She's a rapper on social media, and she needs followers. In order for her to survive on social media, she needs followers. She needs subscribers. She needs people that's gonna, like her and give her momentum on social media. She need that. If you're a social media sensation, you need people to follow you. But for her to go out on a limb and say what she said and speak what she felt like was the truth and stand by and say, listen, it's God before the fame. I had a new admiration for Akbar. I really do. So I just wanted to highlight that real quick. Right? Let's see. But let's get into it, y'all. Oh, I got one more thing before we get into the main topic. Hurricane Chris had some things to say. 50 Cent. 50 Cent, I think he just opened up a movie studio in Shreveport, Louisiana. He did the same thing. I think he did the same thing that Tyler Perry did. You know what Tyler Perry did in Atlanta when he opened up that big movie on-set studio in Atlanta? Well, guess what? 50 Cent did that in Shreveport, Louisiana, and he had a big concert, to introduce what he did in Louisiana. Guess who had something to say about it? Hurricane Chris. Do y'all remember Hurricane Chris? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Anybody remember Hurricane Chris? Hurricane Chris had something to say to 50 Cent. And he was very passionate about it. Let's see what Hurricane Chris had to say to 50 Cent. Let me pull it up. Here we go.
Hip hop. You throw a motherfucking concert in Louisiana and don't book no Louisiana legends and put no bankroll in no Louisiana legends pocket, but you pay the police $500,000. What type of bitch ass shit is that? Nigga, you ain't fucking with my city, nigga. You taking advantage of my city, nigga, cause shit cheap and shit costs way less than it costs where you from. And y'all stupid, slow motherfuckers so crazy that y'all gonna let this nigga come down here.
Did y'all hear what he said? He said 50 Cent threw a concert in Louisiana and he spent $500,000 for police to patrol the concert. He had a bunch of big names at the concert, a bunch of A-list celebrities at the concert. So he felt like he needed adequate security to make sure the concert and the event went on and a success without violence or whatnot, right? Hurricane Chris he felt some type of way about that. He felt like, when the hell this man coming to our area and, he gonna throw a big concert. Hurricane Chris was mad that he gave all that money. He gave $500,000 to the police, but he felt like he didn't, give any money to black artists out of Louisiana. He said he didn't invite Boosie. He didn't invite Webby. Hurricane Chris was salty about that. Now, what do y'all stand on? Do y'all think Hurricane Chris he had good reasoning to snap on 50 Cent like that? Y'all think he had jurisdiction to do that? I'm gonna tell you, now everybody is free to do what they want to do, but I just feel like, why we got to do this to one another? Hurricane Chris, you had one hit at one point in time, and that was it. You couldn't produce anything more. 50 Cent, we know, has been striving. He's been successful for a number of years, inside and outside of the music business. 50 Cent is still carrying the torch on the acting scene and movie scene and being a producer and executive producer for movies and stuff. I don't think that Hurricane Chris should have went publicly at 50 Cent. It's just a bad look. Okay, he gave $500,000 to the police because he threw a huge event. But that just makes sense to me. If you're throwing a huge event with A-list celebrities, B-list celebrities, and you bringing them to this area in Louisiana, Shreveport, I think, to be exact, why wouldn't you pay the police? Now, $500,000 is a lot, but to my understanding, I think it was called Humor and something. I forgot what the Humor and Harmony. The Humor and Harmony event, concert or whatever. From my understanding, it was a huge event. Very huge. Right? And 50 Cent is a iconic rapper. To me, him paying $500,000 for police security, that's not unheard of. I think Hurricane Chris is hating. That's what I think. I think he hating. Do y'all think Hurricane Chris is hating? I don't know. Listen, I don't know why Hurricane, and maybe Hurricane Chris is mad that 50 Cent developed a concert or created a concert in his area, a huge concert, and he didn't he didn't book Hurricane Chris for the concert. Maybe Hurricane Chris is salty about that because he wasn't able to get on the stage. Why we do this to one another, right?
And not show no love to Louisiana. This nigga ain't booked no Louisiana artist. This nigga ain't booked Big Papa. This nigga ain't booked B Will. This nigga ain't booked Hurricane. That nigga didn't even go to Baton Rouge.
And there you go. This dude didn't book Hurricane. That's what it's all about. He didn't book Hurricane. Bro, move on. It's over. Get over it, bro. Get over it. It ain't even that serious, bro. Let 50 Cent live.
And get no boosies or no webbies. Like, nigga didn't fuck with us. Nigga came to take advantage.
Why we gotta do this to each other all the time? Let the man live, okay? 50 Cent ain't got nothing to do with you, and you ain't got nothing to do with 50 Cent.
This one here for the thug. Of us, Shreveport had cheap ass land. He came and bought that shit, and a nigga don't give a fuck about fucking with us. And he just showed you that by paying the police $500,000 when we got young niggas out here starving, when we got young niggas out here killing each other. That fucking money could have went to anything to help the motherfucking youth. We don't need more money invested into the police, nigga. We need more motherfucking money invested into the community. We need motherfuckers who know the community, who know the people, who willing to put their motherfucking feet on the ground to make a difference with their influence. Fuck your money, nigga. We don't care nothing about it, nigga. You think these white people...
He sounds very passionate about what he's saying. And this is why I disagree with him. When you know, he's bringing... A lot of times, black folk, they appear to be pro-black, and they'll bring white people into the equation as if, you know, to make it more, to sound more like the person that they're talking about is a sellout. But this is what I don't like. We have to start being fair and balanced as black folk, especially towards one another. I just hate that he brought white folk into this scenario trying to back up what he's saying as far as 50 Cent being a sellout and him not helping people in Louisiana and all that kind of stuff. 50 Cent did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong to the people in Louisiana. As a matter of fact, he actually helped Louisiana by actually coming there and building an attraction that will attract more people to that area in Shreveport. Why would you do this? Why would you? I don't understand.
Fuck your money, nigga. We don't care nothing about it, nigga. You think these white people ain't been having no motherfucking money in Louisiana, nigga? They using you to come through this motherfucker and to pay the city up. Nigga, they finna use you to rebuild the roads. They not finna use you to help the youth, nigga. Louisiana give a fuck.
Now, I do understand Hurricane Chris's, I do understand his frustration, but I don't think this was the time. Sometimes black folk can have bad timing. Sometimes just people in general can have bad timing, right? That wasn't the right time to give that civil rights speech. And then you gave it against 50 Cent when all he was trying to do is build a studio, and then he threw a big concert and brought a bunch of people to the city. Okay, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Let's just be honest, man. A lot of times when rap music is involved, hip hop music is involved, and you're throwing a major event, let's just be honest. Let's just call a spade a spade. Black folk don't know how to act.
No Cap-tivity.
Let's just be honest. Now you mad that 50 Cent paid $500,000 or close to $500,000 to the police department over there at Shreveport, Louisiana. To me, that just made common sense. Why you made this rant, I don't know. Hopefully you'll get over Hurricane Chris, and we can just move on with our lives.
This one here for the thug.
We're about to talk about this young lady, and we're going to talk about this woman as well. But we're going to talk about this woman first. She goes by the name of Susan Lorincz. Susan Lorincz. Susan Lorincz was the lady that she got caught. She got caught shooting through her door, shooting a young lady out of Ocala, Florida. She shot through the door because, you know, they had a little feud going on. It was an ongoing feud for months. Prior to her shooting through the door and deleting the black young lady. What was the black young lady's name? Well, they're gonna say it. They're gonna say it on the video that I'm about to show you guys. But I'm gonna show you this video because I want to remind y'all the horrific turn of events that surrounded this. This woman and her neighbor, the black young lady in Ocala, Florida, had some tension. And the young black lady's kids always played outside in the yard, as they should. And this woman, right, Susan Lorincz, always complained about the black woman's kids until one day she came out and took their game. I think it was I don't know. I don't know if it was a game or skates or whatever, a PlayStation. I don't know what it was. But she took one of the kids' games. And the kids went back and told their mother. And the mother, who had already had problems with this woman, went over to Susan Lorentz's house, knocked on the door. And she was very irate that this woman took her kid's game. Right after the black woman, which I'll call her name in 1 second, right after she knocked on the door a few times and she was irate about it, Susan Lorincz, this woman right here, she shot through the door. I think it was with a shotgun or rifle or whatnot. She shot through her door in Ocala, Florida, in the little neighborhood that they stay in, and killed the black lady. Killed her. She got, now, after she killed this lady, she didn't go to jail. She went down for questioning, but guess what? They released her. They released this woman. And she was able to go back home for about a week or two until they came back and picked her up. The police department made a decision to come back and pick this woman up and charge her. Now, they was trying to figure out what they was going to charge this woman with. They ended up charging this woman with manslaughter. That's it. Not first-degree murder, second-degree murder. Manslaughter. They charged her with manslaughter. Now, I'm going to show y'all how it ended up for this woman, right? Matter of fact, before I show y'all, yeah, she did get convicted. But I'm going to show y'all the video of Susan Lorincz. Here we go. Shout out to everybody who came in so far. Shout out to the world class in the building. I appreciate you. Who else came in earlier? Trey Ferg and Wally Ware. I appreciate y'all being here. The real Tony T. Jerome in the house. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Here we go. Let's go to the big screen.
Right now at 10:38, the Florida woman who shot and killed her neighbor has been found guilty of manslaughter. The victim's family broke down after the verdict was read in court.
Oh God, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, emotional for that mom there. Susan Lorincz, though, showed no emotion herself as she learned of her fate. The 60-year-old from Ocala now faces up to 30 years in prison for killing her neighbor, Ajika Owens. The shooting happened in June of last year when Lorincz fired her gun right through her front door. Owens had gone to Lorintz's home after her children complained Lorincz threw roller skates and an umbrella at them. Both neighbors had been feuding for some time over Owens' children playing loudly outside. Lorincz claims self-defense under Florida's stand your ground law, saying she feared for her life when Owens yelled and pounded on her door. Ultimately, though, the jury disagreed.
I find some peace with that verdict. I feel that although my daughter is gone forever, the children's mom is gone forever.
Lorincz is set to be sentenced at a later date.
No Cap-tivity.
So the black young lady's name was Ajika Owens. She got murdered by this woman right here. After this woman took Ajika's kid's game. This is the whole reason why Ajika went to the lady's house and was complaining at the lady's house. Yeah, this woman shot through the door and subsequently killed Ajika Owens. She got manslaughter and she got convicted of manslaughter. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is this lady's first offense. This is her first offense, and Vic says she might do 5. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I think she might. It's not unlikely that she might get probation. Okay.
No Cap-tivity.
It's not unlikely that this lady might just get probation. It's her first offense. She killed Ajika Owens, and these kids don't got a mother no more. The reason why I showed y'all that because I wanted to compare this right here, right, with Chrystul Kizer. Chrystul Kizer, that's her name. Chrystul Kizer. Chrystul Kizer, she was in the news recently, and what happened to this young lady, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. The reason why I do stories like this, because I know most people don't care. Most people don't care. And then another thing is, I just want to exemplify a black man showing that he care about black women. I care about my sisters. Nobody got no excuses. What I'm going over right now is not going to get a lot of clicks and views. It's not going to get a lot of views. People ain't going to come over, you know. When I was showing what was that? Auntie podcast and all that kind of stuff, you know, a lot of more people was in here. But what I noticed, what I do notice is when I do stuff like this, this is the main event. This is the main topic. See, we don't got no excuse. What I notice is people drop off, people go somewhere, they don't want to see, they don't want to hear this shit. But I'm exemplifying, this is a black man. Listen, all the black men that's watching, listen, when black women say, oh, black men don't care about black women, point them this direction to No Cap-tivity with Freezy.
No Cap-tivity.
Because what happened to this young lady, it was just atrocious. Not only was this lady sex trafficked, she had a chance to defend herself against her assailant, against her trafficker. She ended up killing her trafficker. Now I'm going to show y'all the backstory on this because some of y'all probably wasn't even following this story, right? This is an important story. Now, I talked about Sonya Massey and how that racist cop went in her house and, in my humble opinion, intentionally murdered Sonya Massey. Well, Chrystul Kizer, the legal system in America failed this young lady miserably. Let me call. Miserably. I'm going to show y'all the backstory on this young lady. Where is it at? Okay, this is the backstory. This is when she first got convicted, when they first arrested her. But I want to show y'all the story about what happened to Chrystul Kizer. This is a sad story. It's involving a black woman. It's involving a black woman. I tell y'all all the time, this is not a manosphere channel. This is not a simp channel. No. I care about us being a disenfranchised people. I care about the kids. And if you got any heart, any soul out there, you will care too. Let me show y'all this story surrounding this young lady, Chrystul Kizer. Because I got 2 videos to share. This is the backstory right here. Here we go.
A state law meant to provide immunity to victims of human trafficking can now be used as a defense in court.
The big decision from the state Supreme Court today is boost.
That lady right there, obviously, she's going through it mentally. And needless to say, she's gone through it physically. I wouldn't wish what this lady been through on anybody.
The defense argument for a girl accused of murdering a man she says was pimping her out. Sam Kramer is in studio to explain what it means for Chrystul Kizer's case.
Yeah, hi there, Ben. Kizer and her lawyers have insisted there's always been more to this story than murder alone. They've argued a state law passed in 2008 provided Kizer a defense for first-degree intentional homicide because the man she killed, Randall Volar, was trafficking her. Today, after a second appeal, the state Supreme Court agreed.
State of Wisconsin versus Chrystul Kizer.
For most of the last 2 years, Chrystul Kizer's case has effectively been on hold at the Kenosha County Courthouse, waiting for a decision delivered Wednesday.
I think it, puts her in a relatively stronger position than she was in before.
In June 2018, the then 17-year-old was charged with shooting and killing this man, 34-year-old Randall Volar.
This was her sex trafficker. Had her captive, having his way with her, also pimping her out, keeping her drugged up. By now, you guys know the story. You guys know how this stuff go down.
Prosecutors say she then started his house on fire and stole his car. They've argued the murder was premeditated.
This defendant is downloading an app to be sure she has access to the Kenosha Police Department scan.
What kind of legal system actually takes, I don't know. What kind of legal system actually takes action against a victim? But we talk about America, right? And y'all don't believe America is still racist. If we had some truthful white folk out there, they would admit it. Yeah, America's still racist. I've never heard anything of this juncture against any other race except a black woman or a black man. Especially a black woman. This woman was a victim. She was getting pimped out, sex trafficked. And she ended up, by the grace of God, killing her trafficker. But the state took action against this woman as if she was the criminal.
But Kizer's attorneys say her actions were a response toward Volar's treatment of her. Court records show Volar met Kizer on a sex trafficking site, molested her, and sold her as a prostitute. Now, the state Supreme Court says Kizer can argue she was justified in killing him as a direct result of him trafficking her. The court ruled it's an affirmative defense, meaning Kizer could be acquitted.
It's a potentially pretty powerful defense because all she has to do in order to be able to erase it is to come up with what the court calls some evidence.
Sex trafficking victims advocates called the decision a win on Wednesday.
You see an understanding from all of the justices of the sort of complex dynamics that happen within the human trafficking experience.
And Kizer's attorneys released this statement saying, in part, Chrystul Kizer deserves a chance to present her defense, and today's decision will allow her to do that.
Kenosha County District Attorney Michael Gravely had no comment on today's.
So that's when it first kicked out. That's when she first got charged. And I don't know what the news anchor, even the news reporter was saying, you know, it looked like she had a good chance of beating this. That's what a lot of people thought. It was like, oh, she got sex trafficked. She got a good chance of beating this. Chrystul Kizer, sex trafficked, pimp, young girl by this old ass white dude. Right? This guy right here. Even I was like, okay, thank God she was able to, you know, take this guy out. And I don't know why the state brought charges up on this lady, but I'm pretty sure she'll beat that. That's what I was saying back then. I was like, I'm pretty sure she'll beat these charges. But let me show y'all what happened. Here we go. Chrystul Kizer sentenced to 11 years in prison for killing her alleged sex trafficker.
No Cap-tivity.
This young lady was sentenced to 11 years in prison. Not only was she sex trafficked, but she has to face 11 years in prison. When I seen the results of this story, I got choked up. I did. This young lady has not had a fair shot at life. And she's been living a nightmare, and the American justice system made sure she continued living this nightmare. When I sit back and I think about this happening and how could something like this happen? You know, I get discouraged sometimes. I was like, dang. Because if this was my daughter or my sister or something like that, I would be so... I would be so distraught. Like, I would be speechless. How she ended up getting sex trafficked, that's a whole nother story. But let me show y'all something. Let's show this right here. It says the public calls for justice for Chrystul Kizer, who faces life in prison for murdering the man that sex trafficked her. Protesters argue self-defense after Kyle Rittenhouse acquittal. Do y'all remember Kyle Rittenhouse? Does anybody remember Kyle Rittenhouse? Or do y'all just pay attention to fluff on the internet?
No Cap-tivity.
What's going on? Who clipping who? Right? Does anybody remember Kyle Rittenhouse? Kyle Rittenhouse was the guy that shot and killed a few black people at a protest in Wisconsin. Guess what? Chrystul Kizer is from the same city in Wisconsin. Yeah. She's from the same area, same city. You don't believe me? This is Kyle Rittenhouse. This is Chrystul Kizer. Shout out to the Shade Room. They did an excellent breakdown right here. An excellent breakdown. Let me take this off right here. Chrystul Kizer fatally shot Randall Volar III in 2018, arguing that he sexually abused and sex trafficked her and other underage black girls in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Kyle Rittenhouse fatally shot 2 men and injured 1 during protests. He shot somebody during protests in Kenosha, Wisconsin, same city, arguing he was ambushed. Kyle Rittenhouse got acquitted. This young lady was sex trafficked and she caught 11 years in prison.
No Cap-tivity.
I know it's an unpopular subject. I know it is, but who gives a damn? Both parties were 17 at the... Is this coincidental or what? Both parties were 17 at the time their crimes occurred, and both were charged with intentional homicide charges. Both parties claimed self-defense. Both parties claimed self-defense. Same, they claimed the same thing. Both of them were 17, and both incidences happened in Kenoa, Wisconsin. Chrystul is facing life in prison and is still awaiting trial. Kyle Rittenhouse has been acquitted of all charges, but we know this is old because she's been sentenced. She's not awaiting trial no more. She's been sentenced. She's been sentenced to 11 years in prison. This young lady, after she was sex trafficked. Let's go back further. It was later revealed by the Washington Post that both prosecutors and Kenosha police had evidence that Volar, who is white, had abused Kizer and other underage black girls. Just months before his death, a 15-year-old girl accused him of drugging and threatening to kill her. This guy was sex trafficking underage girls. According to the Post. And police found exploitative videos of Volar. So they found evidence. They found exploitative videos of Volar abusing girls who appeared as young as 12 years old. The Post reported. As young as 12 years old.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to grown men talking in the building. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to grown men.
No Cap-tivity.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Grown Men Talking. Excellent content creator. So I was compelled to cover this story. I know it's not a popular story, but guess what? Freezy covered it. And I just wanted to show y'all both of these women, right? Both of these women. Matter of fact, let me bring up this lady's picture. Both of these women got sentenced close together. Well, no. She's charged with manslaughter. No, she hasn't got sentenced yet. This white woman hasn't got sentenced yet, but she was convicted. Both of them got convicted around the same time. El Cheapo, what's going on with your El Cheapo?
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to El Cheapo in the building. But this white lady, Susan Lorincz, she got convicted of manslaughter. I'm pretty sure she's probably gonna serve less than, and she brutally murdered Ajika Owens out of Ocala, Florida, after she stole Ajika's kid's game, went in the house, and Ajika was just trying to get her kid's game back. She shot through the door and killed her neighbor, Ajika Owens, another black woman. They only charged her with manslaughter. She got convicted. She probably never had a felony before. She might just get probation. This white woman might just get probation. Kyle Rittenhouse was acquitted. Shout out to everybody that's still watching this right now. I just think this was necessary to cover this right here. Chrystul Kizer right here got convicted of murder, and she got sentenced to 11 years in prison. The topic of the show is we're talking about the legal system for black folk. Is it fair? Is it justice for all? I had to cover this story, y'all, because when I think about people like this, and maybe I get too, I don't know, do I get too invested in stories like this? But my heart goes out to this young lady. My heart goes out to this young lady. And then just from the looks of it, looks like she's experiencing mental issues. And I'm pretty sure she's experiencing mental issues just being charged and convicted and sentenced from this whole ordeal. But I'm pretty sure she's experienced mental issues from being sex trafficked, underage. Let's not forget that part. Volar the third, right, the guy that was sex trafficking her, he was sex trafficking, obviously, and they got evidence. He was sex trafficking several young black women underage, 15, 12 years old. And she still caught 11 years. Why we can't speak up for our own people? Why we be so afraid to do stories like this? Why, like, shout out to Akbar. Shout out to Akbar, the rapper Akbar, the female Kanye West. She say she don't give a damn about no fame. She gonna stand up for right. You understand what I'm saying? I know it's not popular. I know it ain't popular. I know it ain't. Even black folk don't want to hear this shit. Even black folk don't want to hear this shit. But guess what? It need to be said. If anybody care about what happened to this young lady, the 20 people watching, right? Share this live stream. Share this live stream. Just so we can get the word out. Hopefully this young lady, this black woman can get an appeal. Because I don't want this young lady to do 11 years in prison. This lady right here, Susan Lorincz, she should have got charged with at least second-degree murder. And she should have been the one doing 11 years. Lady might get 1 or 2 years, if not probation. This young lady was sex trafficked by an old-ass white dude. And because she defended herself and killed this white dude, she got charged. They said it was premeditated. How in the hell murdering your sex trafficker is premeditated? What they do that at? How in the hell the state is going to have sympathy for a sex trafficker? Where the black women at? The black women that say black men don't care about black women. Where the black women at? That's why I know black people just be talking. Black people just be talking. If it ain't happened to you, it's okay. Oh well. But I just wanted to cover this story because I'm going to tell y'all something, man. It's going to get worse. Y'all so caught up in this political soiree that people have been witnessing between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Well, I got news for y'all. No matter whether Kamala Harris gets elected or Donald Trump gets elected, guess what? it's still gonna get worse for black folks.
No captivity.
Y'all around here, y'all fighting each other. I'm talking about y'all about to tear each other heads off on who gonna win the presidential election. Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. Well, I got news for the black folk out there. No matter who become president of the United States, Kamala Harris, who used to be a damn cop who hate black men, or Donald Trump, whose favorite book is about Hitler, it's still gonna get worse for black folk. I can guarantee you that. It's still gonna get worse for black folk. But you know how black folk is. They get a little money, they go middle class, and it ain't gonna affect me. It ain't gonna affect us. Okay. The Bible say God will give his people strong delusion. And I just feel like the people with the strongest delusion in the Western Hemisphere is black folk. I think black folk got the biggest delusion of that. And we talk about this politics as if we just have to take so much pride in it. For what? Do you see what happened to this young lady? Do you see what happened to this young lady cost 11 years in prison for killing her sex trafficker. As she was being pimped at underage. No consideration for this young lady's mind state. No consideration for what this young lady might have went through. The state say no, we need to throw the book at her ass. Well, I take pride in me being a black man and showing you guys that I care. So when I ask you guys to do something simple like share this live stream, that should be simple. And put some sauce on it too when you share it. Don't just share it, say, hey, you need to watch this. You need to watch this. I want to send prayers out to this young lady and whatever family she got, because I haven't seen much of her family even speak out about what's been happening to her. But I want to send prayers out to this young lady because it's very tragic what she's going through. This young lady is experiencing hell on earth. See, I get drawn to stories like this because, see, I be listening to some of y'all talk on YouTube and about, a lot of y'all be talking about, everybody be trying to defend, everybody want to be right, everybody want to win debates and stuff, everybody want to win arguments. But see this shit right here, this real life. This real life right here. This is why I be want to talk about stuff like this, because see, this is what touched me. Stuff like this right here. What this lady and here's the thing. There was a similar situation that happened with another young lady. I don't know if y'all remember. It was a similar situation. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Alyssa, wait. I'm gonna show y'all the other young lady. Now, this young lady, this will let you know it's not a coincidence. Shout out to Mia in the building. How you doing, Mia?
No Cap-tivity.
Thank you, Mia. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me show y'all the young lady, the other young lady. This will let y'all know it's not a coincidence. Oh, it was just a coincidence, Freezy. Yeah. Y'all always saying it's a coincidence. Right, okay. Y'all remember this young lady right here?
This case has gained national attention with celebrities like Alyssa Milano and Patricia Arquette calling for her release. Kizer's case is reminiscent of the Cyntoia Brown case.
Do y'all remember Cyntoia Brown? Does anybody remember Cyntoia Brown? How much time did she catch before she won her appeal? When people protested enough and it caught the public's eye and the state was being ridiculed to high capacity. How much time, before they overturned her case, how much time did this lady catch? It was like life in prison, wasn't it? I'm trying to show y'all it's not a coincidence.
In Tennessee, which also garnered a lot of attention. Brown was a victim of child sex trafficking. She was tried, convicted.
Do y'all remember that? Another victim of child sex trafficking. Another victim.
No cap.
They throw the book at this damn lady.
And sentenced to life in prison for murder.
Do y'all think this shit is just coincidence? But y'all want to just sit on YouTube and talk about bullshit all day. About who doing what? Clip sector, the clip sector, the clip sector. That's all y'all want. That's it. That's it. Y'all think this shit is coincidence, right? Huh? No, this young lady, Cyntoia Brown, she was child trafficked too, and they threw the book at this lady.
A man in 2004. He allegedly bought her for sex when she was 16 years old.
I've been able to help people, which is amazing. Young people, young.
What are black women that say black men don't care? Well, your boy Freezer doing this story right now. Sometimes I just feel like we be full of shit, cause y'all just like stupid shit. And people going through real stuff out here. Real stuff out here. I'm gonna just call it like it is.
Kids, they listen. And I know it's purely an act of mercy that you even given me a hearing.
Brown was granted clemency by then Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam after serving 15 years. She was released in August.
She had already served 15 years.
No Cap-tivity.
She had already served 15 years in prison before they decided, oh, we'll let her go. She was child sex trafficked. She was child sex trafficked. This is another black woman. And the thing I hate when they release somebody like this, the state feel like, oh, they doing the prisoner a favor. But y'all too busy arguing on if Kamala Harris or Trump is going to win president of the United States of America. Well, I got news for you. It's going to get worse for black folk, no matter who wins.
This one here for the third. Of 2019, Kizer faces life in prison if she's convicted of murder and arson.
My only thing is I want my child home, and it's messed up how everything happened.
Do y'all see this picture right here? Do y'all see this picture? not too much longer after this was she being sex trafficked at this young of an age right here. The white guy, Voller III, was sex trafficking Chrystul Kizer around this age and other young black women. But because she killed her trafficker, they said it was premeditated because she took his car as well. Obviously, she took his car to get the hell away. And they gave her 11 years. But black people don't care about this shit, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Black people do not care about this. Y'all, black people gonna stay effed up. I suggest that if you are black, that you tribe up, that you find your tribe. Cause this channel is gonna grow. I'm gonna see to it because I've already separated myself from a lot of the bullshit. Do y'all see how soon black people stop talking about Sonya Massey? Nobody even talk about Sonya Massey no more. Has anybody noticed nobody even talk about Sonya Massey no more? Has anybody noticed how some people just go quiet and then we just go back to the bullshit? The sheriff that killed Sonya Massey, he might be innocent already. They might have already gave him an innocent. No Cap-tivity. He probably already innocent. Niggas ain't gonna know. Cause niggas don't care. I mean, I'm being facetious, but you know what I'm trying to say. Shout out to the 42 people that hit the like button. I appreciate you. Yeah, this young lady looked like she was about 14 or 15 right here. And she's a beautiful young lady. Do y'all see how beautiful this young lady is? Do y'all see how beautiful this young lady, especially in this picture when she was underage? Look at this beautiful young girl. Look at her now. Look at her now. I want to put her right dab in your face. See, this is why I don't play into the narrative of all this gender war shit. I don't play into that narrative because people going through real shit out here. But black men just, they just waste a lot of time saying, man, don't date black women and divest and all. No, people have real people, black men and black women. Y'all around here arguing on who to date and who to marry and all. No, black people are going through it in general. Black people are going through it in general. But you know the ones we listen to, the ones that we listen to out here in YouTube land, the ones that been handed a silver spoon all their goddamn life. That's who got all the answers. The one who ain't really never been through shit. That's who we give the most credence to. This young lady caught 11 years. But we give the most credence to motherfuckers on YouTube who ain't really never been through shit. Had their mama and daddy their whole life. Had their mama and daddy their whole life. Had a big cushion. Look at this lady. Look at this young girl. Niggas ain't never been through no shit like this young girl done been through. But these niggas be on YouTube preaching to y'all like they God. And they say they next to Jesus. And you niggas will fall for anything. This girl caught 11 years in prison. But y'all want to argue on if black women are any good and black men any good. Man, all you niggas fucked up. Even you niggas with money. We got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Just cause you got money don't mean you made it. Y'all ain't figured that shit out yet. Ain't nobody figured that shit out yet. I'm still following the Sonya Massey story. I'm still reading every article, every update that's surrounding that corrupt ass sheriff Sean Grayson. And I'm happy that this young lady killed her white sex trafficker. I'm happy she did. And if you got any ounce of heart and compassion, you would be happy too. But a lot of you niggas ain't gonna speak up about this. You know why? Because you're scared and it's gonna go against your bottom line. Because you're scared the good white folk gonna say, oh, you a bad nigga. That's a bad nigga right there. That's a bad nigga. Oh, we ain't gonna support him. Man, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I really don't give a fuck. I'm tired of you niggas. I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care. I really never did, but I was trying to, feel my way throughout this YouTube shit, cause I'm still kind of new to YouTube. I see how this shit go. You niggas is fake as hell. And y'all, let me tell y'all the type of niggas y'all follow. Y'all follow black folk that all they got to do is go lease some goddamn cars and buy a high price watch, and y'all gonna follow these. Y'all just fall for anything, but you don't stand for nothing. No cap. You don't stand for shit. Just get tired of you niggas talking about why you can't get no old lady, why you can't get no pussy. Who cares? Don't nobody care that you can't get no damn pussy. This shit be weird as hell. But meanwhile, Chrystul Kizer caught 11 years in prison just for killing her damn sex trafficker. Don't nobody care about that shit. Don't nobody care about that. I appreciate the 30 people here that's watching. I'm gonna show y'all how real Freezy is. I'm gonna keep doing this shit. I'm gonna keep putting this shit in your face. This unpopular stuff right here. Somebody's daughter. Somebody's daughter.
In June, Chrystul Kizer was released $400,000 raised by a community group that got the money together and got her released pending her trial. But she's still facing those murder charges. I want to bring in from Okemos, Michigan, trial attorney Jamie White, who's represented a lot of victims through the years. Jamie, how do you see this? Do you see Chrystul Kizer as a victim here?
There's no question that she was a victim. You know, at the age of 16 years old, she was.
Now, all of this was before she even got sentenced. All of this was before she even got convicted. She was still charged at this time. This was before she got convicted and sentenced. They were saying that she was a victim. They were saying she was a victim. They were saying she was a victim.
Prostituted and abused by this man. And I think we probably only know barely the scope of it. So to say she's not a victim is you know, I don't think that any reasonable person would dispute that. I think the real question is, did her experiences allow legally for her behavior to be acceptable? Her behavior in particular as to what your segment alluded to, that she allegedly killed this man who perpetrated these crimes against her. So, you know, that's where we are, Vinny. And I think that we're going to probably be dealing with a groundbreaking decision in this case. You know, the state of Wisconsin, as well as 30 other states, decided that if someone is trafficked as a child, abused as a child, that, you know, that would be an affirmative defense to any actions they take that are related to that behavior that was perpetrated upon them. And, you know, here we clearly.
Do y'all see this? Look. Chrystul Kizer, I want y'all to read what's down below. Chrystul Kizer was trafficked for 2 years by Randall Volar. Chrystul Kizer says Randall Volar had been trafficking her for sex for 2 years.
No Cap-tivity.
We have that. This woman, I don't think anybody is disputing that she was a victim at the hands of this man. The only question is whether or not there was enough of a nexus between his demise, his killing, and, you know, his behavior that one can conclude that somehow she's not responsible. And I think the state of Wisconsin has spoken very loudly that she is not.
I think the state of Wisconsin has spoken very loudly that she's not responsible. She just did what she had to do. Well, this was before she got sentenced, y'all. I think the state of Wisconsin spoke very loudly when they gave her 11 years in prison.
Now, when you look at what the prosecutor is saying, and it seems a lot of reliance is going to be on this Facebook Live video where she's waving the gun, sort of bragging, and had taken the car from the man who was shot.
So right here, right, let's because I want to fill you guys in on the whole nature of this whole thing. The prosecutor was trying to say that after she killed Randall Volar, her sex trafficker, that it was intentional and it was reckless and it was premeditated because she took his car and she was waving the gun around. But I want you guys to understand this. She was sex trafficked for 2 years at a young age, underage. Does anybody think that she went through any mental changes when she was sex trafficked? Has that just dawned on anybody? Especially the district attorney and the state prosecutor. Has it dawned on them?
You kind of put those together and they're looking at it there. If a jury is presented with that, plus the backstory of this sex trafficking, how does a jury reconcile that?
I think that's a fair question, but I think it's one that is probably going to be taken out of context by the prosecution. The reason that the reason Wisconsin and 29 other states put this law in place is because young children are not acting rationally when they've been victims of sex abuse. And this idea that we're going to forgive the most, extraordinary behavior, the killing, because of the abuse they suffered, but somehow not take into consideration that their behavior after the fact on social media would not be consistent with that understanding is just troubling to me. I think that, her behavior and anybody's behavior going beyond the killing or the retribution for the assault, is extremely understandable. So
Exactly, it's understandable.
No Cap-tivity.
I'll be waving the gun around too. I'll be waving the gun around too. Just ecstatic that I'm freed from this life of misery. And just imagine how she felt as a young girl. But they still gave her 11 years. And they sentenced her without a flinch, without a blink of an eye. They sentenced this young lady. And we see what happened to Centoria Brown. It took her 15 years of a life sentence. It took Centoria Brown 15 years to be released and for her verdict to be overturned. They don't care. Yeah, we'll overturn your verdict, but you just got to serve 15 years after being sex trafficked as a child. We'll do you that favor. We'll do you that much favor and overturn your verdict of life in prison because you killed your sex trafficker after being sex trafficked as a child. Oh, it's gonna get worse for you niggas. It's gonna get worse for you. It's gonna get worse for you niggas. It's gonna get worse for you niggas. JB It's gonna get worse for you, nigga. Prayers go out to Chrystul Kizer and her entire family, man.
No Cap-tivity.
I mean, y'all know I be talking shit. I mean, it's gonna get worse for you niggas, but y'all know I be talking shit. But anybody just sit up and say, anybody just say to themselves, man, I love black folk, but I just get tired of them niggas, man. They just don't see it. They just can't really, they don't see what's really going on. Y'all hate each other so much, you know, the highlight of your day is seeing one of your own being torn down. That's the highlight of your day. I mean, listen, let me level with y'all. I like money. I like money too. Who don't like money? But you niggas will go crazy for money. If there's a chance for you guys to come up $100, you niggas will slap your mama. If you had a chance to move up into society, in white society, but you had to shit on your brother or your sister or your or one of your own people, man, you wouldn't hesitate to do it because you guys covet this society. You covet it. You've been mad so long that you see other black folk doing good, that they don't have a shot, they don't have a chance. When it's time for you to shit on your own people, you're going to do it too. That's how they got us trained. The Chinese will never let this happen. They got an anti-Chinese hate bill. And I ain't seen a Chinese person get hated on in America yet.
No Cap-tivity.
They got that damn bill though. They got an anti-hate Chinese bill, and I ain't seen one Chinese. This just my anecdotal experience, but I ain't seen one Chinese person get hated on yet. I ain't seen a Chinese person get drug in the street, get hit with water hoses yet. I ain't seen one hanging from a tree in America yet. I ain't seen none of that shit, but they got an anti-Chinese hate bill though. You know why? Because they care about their people. They don't play no games. You ain't finna see no Chinese people on YouTube clipping each other up, hating on each other. But y'all let these foreign ass black motherfuckers come over here and just fuck your mind up. You niggas is dumb as a lot of you niggas is dumb as hell. I'm sorry, y'all. This is just my rant today. For real. You niggas is dumb as hell. Why you niggas so damn dumb? How a person get that damn dumb? Real, man. I know y'all talk about street. Y'all talk about dudes in the street all y'all want. Y'all can talk about some of these dudes in the street, man. I know some guys in the street that'll run circle around a lot of these guys on YouTube. I'm trying to tell you. I'm talking like this out of love. Everything I'm saying right now is just out of love, man. The little algorithm I had, they probably done kicked me up out that bitch. I don't give a damn. It probably a nigga right now done reported this show. A nigga done reported this show. The white folk laughing. They laughing at the show. A nigga done reported me. I'm sorry for saying nigga so much, y'all. I'm sorry. I just don't like these niggas. Y'all make sure y'all join the Discord, man. For real. Y'all make sure y'all join the Discord. And here's the thing though, right? Let me check. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Damn, I'm sorry, man. Y'all sent cash cow. Emperor, thank you for the $10 super cow too. I want to reiterate, Emperor was the first one to send a $10 super cow. Emperor was the first one to send a $10 super cap. I appreciate that, Emperor. And thank you to Twan AC50 again. I appreciate that. I announced it earlier, but I just want to say I appreciate that. I really do. Let's see. Oh wow. Oh wow. Shout out to my brother Blaze, man.
Check the cash out, bitch.
Blaze, man. I got a lot of love for Blaze. Thank you, Blaze. I thank you, Blaze. Blaze goes. I don't want what Blaze does for this platform to go unnoticed, man. Blaze does a lot. And I want to recognize that. Thank you, Blaze. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Blaze, man.
You so damn dumb. Check the cash out.
Shout out to Blaze for the $30 cash cow. Blaze say, much love and respect, big homie in the clouds. Man, shout out to Blaze, man.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Blaze, man. Well, guess what? I think he's already the sponsor. He was the sponsor of last show. Guess what? He's the sponsor of this show again. And guess what? It's $30 again. There you go. Shout out to Blaze, man. Shout out to Blaze, man. I want to say this too. No Cap crew. All of the No Cap crew that's here right now. All of the No Cap crew, right? I want y'all to stay focused. Okay, people already came to the Discord trying to sow Discord and play, trying to play in people's face and everything. They think it's a game. People think it's a game. People think it's a game and they, whatever. But No Cap crew, I want y'all to stay focused. Stay focused on your goals. Don't be distracted. Okay? We've had enough distractions. You know how you destroy the enemy? You suffocate them by not paying attention. By not giving it any attention. That's how you destroy the enemy. You suffocate them. That's the trick. That's the trick right there. You suffocate. Just it ain't even that important. We're gonna continue to move along. We're gonna continue to move as a unit. I was going to cover, let me see. You know what? Should I do it now? How about it? Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject because I'm ready to keep going. I want to keep going. Let's change the subject. The other topic on the title was how do you keep a woman? Let's talk about that. How do you keep a woman, especially your wife? What does a man have to do to keep his woman? Should you even be worried about keeping your woman? Well, a lot of women say, yes, a man should do certain things to keep his woman. Right? And there's men that say, listen, a real man gonna do what it takes to keep his woman. I've heard men say that too. I got a video that I'm gonna show you guys. It was very interesting. It was an older woman, older black woman. She gave her perspective on it. It sounded like she had some wisdom about her, right? But when it come down to keeping a woman, right? In the reign of Kevin Samuels, the Manosphere, right? We've heard about high value men. Men talk about if you're not of a certain net worth, if you don't look a certain way, if you don't have a, certain amount of influence, all that kind of stuff, it's going to be very hard for you to keep your woman. If you don't make enough money, if you're average earning man or below average earning man, it's very unlikely that you're going to be able to keep your woman. Right? It's very unlikely that you're going to be able to keep your woman if you an average earning man and there's other men out here that making way more money than you. Your woman, she gonna be like a ostrich, and her head gonna go to turning and looking at the other men. That's the sentiment in this space. That you gonna lose your woman because you don't know how to keep your woman. You don't know how to put it down in bed. That's another one, right? That's another. You don't got good sex. You gonna lose your woman because you ain't got good sex. You don't make enough money. You don't know how to talk to her and communicate and tell her all the sweet nothings. Oh yeah, these conversations make it seem like it's a science to keep your woman. It's a science to do that. I've heard some content creators say, hey man, if you ain't got a good enough job, if you ain't making enough money, don't even worry about getting married. Don't get married because the woman, she ain't gonna take you serious. Yeah, I heard that. I've heard that time and time again. But I just sit back and watch, and I just sit back and say, like, okay, yeah. That what he said. Okay, all right. That what she said. Oh, okay, yeah. Now we got guys either breaking their neck to try to become a high value man, to sell their soul, whatever they need to do, right? Sell their own brother and sister out, right? Or fake it till they make it and fake it like they're a high value man or something like that. Because we covet others' perceived success. We covet it. People have become envious and jealous and, everybody's stepping over one another. Well, I'm going to leave y'all with this video right here. Let's see what this woman said about how do you keep a woman. Let's see what this woman said. She said, here's the truth, fellas. Here we go.
Here is the hard truth, fellas. Being handsome doesn't keep a woman. Being honest doesn't keep a woman. Being loyal doesn't keep a woman. Being there for a woman doesn't keep a woman. Treating a woman well doesn't keep a woman. Making an effort doesn't keep a woman. Caring about a woman doesn't keep a woman. Spending time with a woman doesn't keep a woman. You could have the best intentions, you could have the most sincere feelings, and you could be a good man and still wouldn't be able to keep a woman. Because the only way to keep a woman is if that woman wants to be kept by you. You can't force a woman to be with you. You can't beg a woman to stay with you. You can't make a woman to love you. A woman that wants to be kept when the relationship gets hard will do everything to fight for you. Because a woman only fights for a fella she wants to belong to. So if she isn't fighting for you when things get hard, she doesn't want to be kept by you.
Man, listen, y'all know I'm gonna run that back again, right? It's a black woman talking like this. Do you believe her? Because, y'all done had so many conversations trying to break this shit down. Y'all done make this shit complicated as hell. How do you keep a woman? How do you have a relationship? How do you sustain a relationship? How do you have a successful relationship? What's the secret? What's the secret? Big content creator, big YouTuber. What's the secret, big YouTuber? Because you're the only one got the secret. Tell us how to keep a woman. Shout out to my dog, my sister, Lucky Marie in the building. On day one. Shout out to Lucky Marie. Much love, Lucky Marie. Lucky Marie had a fire-ass video earlier. I suggest y'all go over there and subscribe to my sister's channel. Oh, yeah. Let me run that back one more time, because I don't think y'all heard that. This is how you keep a woman. This how you keep a woman. Did you hear what she said at the end?
Here is the hard truth, fellas. Being handsome doesn't keep a woman. Being honest doesn't keep a woman. Being loyal doesn't keep a woman. Being there for a woman doesn't keep a woman. Treating a woman well doesn't keep a woman. Making an effort doesn't keep a woman. Caring about a woman doesn't keep a woman. Spending time with a woman doesn't keep a woman. You could have the best intentions, you could have the most sincere feelings, and you could be a good man and still wouldn't be able to keep a woman. Because the only way to keep a woman is if that woman wants to be kept by you. You can't force a woman to be with you. You can't beg a woman to stay with you. You can't make a woman to love you. A woman that wants to be kept when the relationship gets hard will do everything to fight for you. Because a woman only fights for a fella she wants to belong to. So if she isn't fighting for you when things get hard, she doesn't want to be kept by you.
I need to play it one more time. Do I need to play it one more time, or did y'all get the drill? The biggest illusion is there is a blueprint on how to have a successful relationship. Now y'all might need to bookmark this segment of this live stream and bookmark this live stream, because it's an important live stream. But the biggest misnomer, the biggest misconception is there is a blueprint on how to keep a woman and sustain a success. There's a blueprint to have a successful relationship. You know how you have a successful relationship? If he loves you and wants to do right by you, and if she loves you and wants to do right by you, just because of who they are as people. No Cap-tivity. That shit don't involve money. That shit don't involve sex. That shit don't involve popularity. That shit don't involve high value man. No. That shit don't involve material items. It involves what caliber and what character of person they are. It ain't got shit to do with you. It's all about them. But the reason why you niggas keep running into roadblocks and not having success with women is because you chose wrong from the fucking jump. No Cap-tivity. That's why. You liked her because she was showing some titties. And all the other guys wanted her too. And you just felt like you had something because all the other guys was looking at her and they want her too. She got a fat ass. And she suck your dick real good. And you think, and just because of that, because she made moaning noises while she was doing it, you thought you was the only one she loved. Yeah, I know.
This one here for the thug.
It's very rare to find a woman that actually just organically wants to do right by you. Not because of you, but because that's the code she lived by. If she gonna be with you, she gonna do right by you. She believe in God. She honors God before she honors you. I feel sorry for you atheists out there. You atheists, I feel sorry for y'all atheists out. Y'all ain't gonna never get it right. Y'all ain't gonna never. If you find all the atheists, if you find another atheist, I feel sorry for y'all because you're living by your own rules. She gonna be living by her rules and he gonna be living by hers. By his. There's no common denominator that you guys adhere to. There's no big there's no there's no covenant. There's no real covenant that you guys gonna live by, because you're atheists. You live by your own logic. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of y'all are atheists by default because you go to church, you're spiritual and you go to God, and because you're hooping, hollering stuff. A lot of y'all that go to church, y'all atheists too. Because you really don't believe in the right thing. You really not going in the right way, the right direction. You really don't know. You just hooping and hollering. They praise me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. The Bible been said it. The Bible been said it. It been said it. Man, listen, man, I'm not gonna spare y'all feelings no more. Damn that shit. This girl just got 11 years. You think I'm finna spare you niggas' feelings? Girl just caught 11 years in prison. The reason why your relationships don't last, and the reason why they don't stand the test of time, is because when you first met this woman, or when the women first met this man, because I'm not absolving either party. When the woman first met this man and when the man first met this woman, it wasn't a clear understanding that, hey, it's bigger than both of us. It's bigger than both of us. But I'm going to tell y'all where Kevin Samuels went wrong at. And I used to like Kevin Samuels. No did he?
This one here for the thug.
Well, Kevin Samuels went wrong at, he led you men to believe that if you're not the most important person in the room to her, you ain't doing it right. That's where he led. That's where he led most of y'all wrong at. And a lot of these other manosphere and content creators and stuff, YouTubers and stuff, that's where they leading y'all. If you ain't the most important person in the room to her, it ain't gonna work. Well, guess what? I dare tell you, if you are the most important person to her, that's a recipe for disaster. The most important person to her needs to be the Most High God. Because I know he got a foolproof plan. And she just want to please God, not you. She just want to please the Most High God. But I know a lot of atheists are, you think I'm finna be with a woman that's willing to please a God that we can't see before she please me? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Okay. Well, let her look up to you then. Let's see how long that lasts. Let's just see how perfect you remain. Let's see how long you gonna have all the answers for her. I really enjoyed this live stream. I really did. If y'all want to talk to Freezy, if y'all want to chop it up with Freezy, come on over to the Discord. Make sure y'all come to the Discord. Hit the link on the Discord. Join us. We have excellent conversations. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you to everybody that hit the cash out. Well, actually, let me see. We only had one person. It was Blaze. Well, I'll get to Blaze. Shout out to Emperor Kojak 313 the Great for his $10 super cap. Thank you again, Emperor. I really appreciate you. Thank you to Twan AC 50 for his $5 cash cap super cap. Did I say Emperor sent a cash cap? No, $10 super cap. I said that right. And Twan AC 50 for his $5 super cap. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for helping us keep the lights on. And I mean that. And last but not least, man, shout out to the sponsor of the show again, once again. Let me pull them up. Blaze McCroy for the $30 cash cap. Thank you, Blaze, man. Blaze said much love and respect, big homie. Thank you, Blaze, for being the sponsor of tonight's show. I appreciate you, Blaze, for helping us keep the lights on in the big way all the time, man. Thank you, bro. And tonight we had a little over 30 people watching. To be honest with you, when I made the thumbnail about Chrystul Kizer, I didn't think we was going to have a lot of people watching it, because I know from my experience in this, especially in this space, a lot of people really don't care about it. But I really appreciate the 30 some odd people, the 30 some odd viewers. I appreciate the 48 people that hit the like button. Thank you. And I want to ask you guys again, for everybody that's still watching, please share this live stream. Share this live stream so people can see what happened to this young lady, Chrystul Kizer. Shout out to my auntie Low Key. Thank you for being here. 907, I see you, 907. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. So y'all, we're gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna leave her picture up. I'm gonna leave Chrystul Kizer's picture up. Oh, thank you for the two people that hit the like button that brought us to 50 likes. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna grow, y'all. We're gonna grow. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. I've been trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to come up with stuff that's gonna entertain y'all, but everything ain't meant for y'all entertainment. I'm just be real with y'all. Everything ain't meant for y'all entertainment. Like, stories like this is needed. I'm gonna keep up with Sonya Massey, right? In her case, because I care. Shout out to the early No Cap crew. Shout out to the whole No Cap crew. Shout out to all the mods, all the top tier mods. And y'all know what I always say. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And until the next time, we out of here.
No Cap-tivity. Freezy.